What's up, guys? It's BWADE. I'm going to hit you with 5 of my favorite MLB plays for Saturday's slate of games. I'm going to walk you through that data, the analysis, and kind of explain to you why I like these picks, why I've decided to put my money on them. But as I tell you guys every video, none of this is guaranteed. These are just picks that I like, so bet responsibly and do some of your own research so you feel confident with them. Now, I already did a full recap on the WNBA video I just posted, but I'll give a quick recap for how today went. So free picks, we hit one MLB slip, we missed one. We hit 3 out of the 4 picks. The only one that missed was Jack Flaherty. We took over on hits. He only gave up 2 to the Phillies. They got hot later and ended up coming back to win, but that chalked. But we still were profitable. We hit the 1 slip, so again, another profitable day on the free picks. And then 2 of the free Betr slips that I give out to the winnable free subscribers hit. There's a link down below in the description if you want to sign up for those free picks to be sent to you. It's just a couple promo picks every day, but they hit at a really high rate and it's free, so check that out if you want. Looking at VIP, so the player props parlays, not good. We only hit 1 slip, but the thing is tonight we hit 9 out of the 14 players that I gave out, right? But like every slip that missed, it was just 1 player. Like we had a 6-man and just 1 guy missed. That was all the way through, and it was just bad breaks. But the reads are there, so if you guys are like unsure, you're like, what the fuck is this? Like, if you really look through it, my picks are still correct. It didn't break our way. It happens. It's gambling. This type of shit happens, right? We're gonna bounce back. We're still seeing the picks the right way. We're still winning way more of the player props than we miss. And then looking at the game picks, that's where we ended up making up whatever we lost over on the props. We went 5-1 on game picks. We had a full sweep on MLB. Seattle ended up having a walk-off home run to seal that sweep. So great day on the game picks. If you guys aren't tailing that, you should be. And even if you're like in California or something, BWADE works in almost all of those states. So there's a link, if you go down to my stand store, there's a link below in the description for my stand store, and there's a link for BWADE in there where you will get a 50% deposit match if you want to check it out. Now, looking at VIP, it's only $25 a week right now. That is going up really soon for the NFL season. Jump in before it goes up, and you lock that price in. It will stay that price as long as you're in there. And when you sign up using code MLB, you're going to get 80% off. So it's going to cost you $5 for a week of picks. You're not going to find a better deal anywhere. I try to be as honest and open about how we're doing, right? This was the first not profitable day for VIP this week. And I think we still only lost 1 or 2 units if you took every pick I gave out, game picks and the parlays. So tap in, use code MLB, get 80% off, or just sign up with one of these apps I tell you about in the video. Betr, Sleeper, or any of the apps below in the description. You sign up, use my code, make a deposit, and then send me the screenshot on Instagram. I'll hook you up with a free week of VIP. It's that easy. I also give away an autographed piece of memorabilia every month on this channel. Last month's Justin Jefferson autographed jersey just got sent to the winner for July. For August, I'm giving away a signed Mike Tyson boxing glove. All you have to do to be entered is subscribe to this channel, like this video, drop a comment. Those 3 things, and you're entered to win that at the end of the month when I do the drawing. Let's start getting into these picks. Starting out with Max Scherzer to give up over 1.5 earned runs. Yo, he hasn't kept a team under that in his 7 starts this year, right? And it's only getting worse. He's given up 3, 4, and 3 these last 3 games. He's coming up against a Kansas City team that has gotten hot recently. They just put up 9 runs on Toronto today. So I don't see any reason why I wouldn't take this. The only piece of data like going against it is last year he faced them in his first game of the year and he held them scoreless. That was over a year ago. I don't give that too much credit. He's given up at least 2 runs every game this year. And like I said, Kansas City's getting hot, and those bats are finding the ball. I'm pairing that up with with Shigano to go over 2.5 earned runs. He started the year out great, and he has cooled off significantly. So he had gone over this in 7 straight games up until last game where he held Colorado to 1 run. And he's going up against a Cubs offense that, look, they only put up 1 run today, and they went up against Trevor Rogers, who has one of the best ERAs in baseball. His ERA is 1.4. So he was able to hold them, but I think they break loose today. I don't think that the Orioles starting pitchers are going to be able to do that in 2 games in a row. So coming up against a pitcher that has been getting beat up consistently since the beginning of June. We look, let's look at away games. Yeah, and in his last 4 away games, he's gone over it. 7 out of his last 8 games, he's gone over. It just hasn't been a great end of the season for Shigano. So I feel good taking him over 2.5 earned runs. I think that comes easy. You'll see that slip on the screen here. We're only getting 2x for this on Betr. You'll see I put 250 on it to make 500 because these are both really confident picks. They have a little bit lower payouts, but love this 2-man just to kind of, it feels like a gimme. Like I said, anything can happen, but love these. Love the Betr app. They have tons of promos. That is what I love this app for, is their discounted picks. They give us 3 to 5 of them every day. Like I sent 3 out to the free winnable subscribers today. 2 of them hit, right? And so you put $10 on each. 2 hit, you get 60 bucks off of that. You lost the 1. You still profited $30 today on those 3 picks I gave out with the discounted picks. It's an easy way to just kind of start building that bankroll. Even if you just throw $10 in there using code BWADE, they give you another $30 to play with. So you'll have 40. You start tailing these promo picks that I give out to the free winnable subscribers. And it's an easy way to start building that bankroll and turn it into something real. So sign up, send me the screenshot of your deposit, and I'll get you the free week of VIP as well, and you can tail all of our picks for the next week. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment so you're entered to win that signed Mike Tyson boxing glove. Let's get into these next 3. Bobby Witt Jr., over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He is on right now. He is one of the most fun players in baseball to watch, but he's hit this in 8 of his last 10 games. He just put up a 5-piece for us today. We had him on some slips. And when we look head to head, he's gone over this in his last 4 games against Toronto. Gone over it in 6 out of 8 of the games that he's faced them since last season. So he crushes Toronto. He's just been crushing the ball in general lately. He's coming up against Max Scherzer. We already looked at his pitching numbers. He has not been doing great this year, right? He's given up tons of runs. And when we look at Bobby Witt, so he's faced Scherzer 2 at-bats. He doesn't have any hits. I don't love to see that, but it's only 2 at-bats. I'm not going to overreact to that. Now, he does only hit 279 against righties, but what's interesting is if we look at, so 2025, his overall, how many times has he gone over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, right? He's only gone over 48% against lefties, whereas against righties, he's gone over 64% of the time. So he goes over way more against righties. He's gone over this in his last 7 straight games against right-handed pitchers. Gone over it in 16 of his last 20, and he's been crushing them. So really like this one. Next, we're going with Matthew Boyd to go under 1.5 walks allowed. You look at it here, and while he has gone over this 8 times, only once has it happened in back-to-back games, right? They're always kind of spaced out. Like, he'll give up a few walks in a game, and then he bounces back and is under control for a few. Then it happens again, and that's basically been the pattern all season. He just gave up 5 walks last game to Milwaukee. He ended up getting beat up by him. I see this as a bounce-back spot for him. I think he comes out strong. Gives up less than 1.5 walks. And when we look at him at home as well, he's only given up 2 walks once all season. So once out of 10 games at home has he gone over this. once all season has he gone back-to-back games giving up over 1.5. I feel really good that he keeps his walks under 2. And then we're wrapping things up with PCA over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Kid is a dog. He's gone over this in 7 out of his last 10. He's going up against a righty in Chicano, batting .305 against righties. He hits better against righties, and we already covered what Chicano's been doing right later in the season. It has not looked good. He's been getting beat up. I think the Cubs take advantage of this, and they bounce back after a day that was not, I mean, they won 1-0, right? But I think they bounce back. I think PCA hits this easily, probably in the first 5 innings, but locking that in. Bobby Witt, Matthew Boyd, PCA. You'll see this slip on the screen here. We're getting 4x for this on Sleeper. Sleeper's probably my favorite fantasy app. It's the cleanest interface. It's the easiest to use. They get their lines up early. They have tons of different stat categories to pick from. They have great promos, discounted picks, profit boosts, protected picks, and they have a great sign-up bonus. When you sign up using code BWADE, they're going to double that first deposit up to $100 and give you a free pick. Sign-up bonus is free money. Take advantage of it. It's the easiest way to double your bankroll. And when you sign up and send me a screenshot, I get you the free week of VIP, and you can tail all of our picks for the next week, right? I want to help you guys win. At the end of the day, like, that's why I do this. It's fun for me. I make money doing it. Why not help somebody else? Walk you through that data here on these videos, and then if you want to join the team, do that. Sign up either with one of these apps and send me the screenshot, or just use code MLB in the checkout. You'll pay $5 for a week. It's the most affordable VIP program anywhere. I'd like to say I'm probably one of the most honest and transparent people that do this. There's a lot of scummy people out there. If you've watched a lot of videos and been doing this for a bit, I try to set myself apart from that and be honest with you guys, right, with the type of days that we have. So try us out. I don't think you'll be disappointed. And then make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment so you get entered to win that signed Mike Tyson jersey. I appreciate you guys. Let's start the weekend out with a bang. Let's get some fucking bread.